Hey guys, it's BNL. Welcome back to Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we just cleared the third temple of the game, which is good because now we've got all three spiritual stones. There are just two gold sculptulas just kind of sitting here. The first one's just kind of like in this tree. I don't know if you could have gotten this before, but stuff it. I got it now. Hey! You destroyed a gold sculptula. Congratulations, add it to the pile. By the way, we've gotten 30. Now, if you want a good time, well, of course you're getting a good time, but if you want, like, something really handy, 30 gold sculptulas is pretty good. Now, 30 is kind of pushing it on the general level, because the first time I beat this game I had about 19. That was with no guide, though. But I'm just saying, like, the first time I beat this game, I had 30. Now, there's one thing. If we play the sun song, we need it to be nighttime right now, in order to do this one thing. Which, by the way, I'm gonna go on a really big side quest. It's not a side quest, like a really big side mission about Oh, there he is. Anyway, oh crap, I missed. So anyway, here's a Skulltula, just hit him twice and then just chuck the boomerang at it. Oh, you missed! You missed, Link, you missed. Yeah, you got it. So anyway, that's 31, which is pretty cool. By the way, I am a very big idiot because there was a shiny bright boulder over here and I completely ignored it. Anyway, here's a big boulder. Get out your berms. Berms. And just chuck one at it. Oh, that was a very nice bomb. Whoa, snap! And the entire wall blows up. If you go in here, it's a Great Fairies Fountain. Now, this is actually... You can't get this before the temple. I remember doing that. I'm just trying to think like, oh yeah, that's from Melody. So anyway, just play Zelda's Lullaby, and... Great Fairy should pop out, which is good because now we are about to get the second magical spell in the game. Din's Fire, yeah, that's required. This one is actually really optional. It's good for speedrunners. It is good for speedrunners. The Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. I am reminded of RuneScape, I don't know why. Oh, RuneScape. How we love you so. For all the wrong reasons. To be honest, I don't think RuneScape's that bad. It just has, like, really bad properties of it. And now we got Faor's Wind. Faor's Wind? Basically, what this does is that when you use it, you will teleport to the warp point of the area. If you're in a temple, you can use it to create a warp point. You can create a warp point, and if you use it anywhere in the temple, you can be put right back at that room, which is very handy indeed. Okay, yeah, so you can only use it in dungeons with dungeon maps, which basically means you can use it in a couple of side dungeons. That's about it. There are a few side dungeons in the game, one of which is near the end. It's in Kakariko as well, which is... It's kind of an interesting dungeon, because you can access it right now. In fact, we could do it entirely right now, but it makes... Since it makes more sense to do it later, I will not do it right now. But, like, honestly, you can do that temple right now. Or... Oh, wait, not right now. You need to get an item a tad bit later. but tad bit later as in later this part. Now, I will be taking this part and the next part and making a bit of a montage because there are a lot of goodies to get. With the boomerang, you can get so many more boomerangs. With the boomerang, you can get so many more boomerangs. Anyway, Princess Ruda's. By the way, how? Oh.
Did my most precious possession help you in your quest?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go down the stairs. Yeah, stuff diving. So anyway, now we just gotta head down to Hyrule Castle because we gotta tell Zelda what's been going on. And by the way, that is the last thing that you are able to get before. Oh, there's one more Child Link thing. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, by the way, it's called Ocarina of Time. Not for no reason though. By the way, we got 28, right? 29, sorry. 31, sorry. Okay, so anyway, just go down the river. Unless you haven't gotten the pieces of heart. In that case, get the pieces of heart. By the way, I'm gonna try and get a lot of money during the montage because we're gonna need the magic beans. You know those magic beans? They're gonna be very handy to us once we get all of them. Oh, I think I messed this up because now I'm going through this bit. Swim, Link! Swim! Your life depends on it. No, it doesn't, but it would really help. Because then you would swim faster! Instead of, like, using your sword in the water. Also, whoa! That was a very convenient red rupee there. Swim! Ah, no, you can't swim that way. By the way, I think I could get another magic bean, which would be very handy. So we're gonna need bugs, gold Skulltulas everywhere. We're gonna need a lot of stuff. I'm gonna see if I can buy another magic bean right now. I got 51. That should be enough to buy the 5th magic bean. Nom nom nom. Chomp chomp chomp. How about some magic beans? They're all the rage. 40. Oh, I've only got my 4th one. Okay. So we got magic bean again. So yeah. Blah 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 blah. What are they now? We have the popular magic beans. You'll regret it if you don't buy them now. 50 rupees. Oh gosh, just for now. Oh well, jump. So how many magic beans do I have on me? Is that just the one? Or is that... Oh, I've got another one as well. Okay, so the thing with the magic beans is that you have to place them now. And by now, I mean, not as in quick grind money and get the magic beans, but it's just, it will make a bit more sense by the end of this part. Actually, no, not the end of this part. It'll make a bit more sense a tad bit later. Tad bit later. Just trust me on this. I will make sense in a couple of parts. Other than that, though, let's just head over to Hyrule Castle. It's a beautiful sunny day. There's very few clouds in the sky. May I just say that Hyrule Field is pretty impressive for N64. You've got a huge field with textures everywhere. Oh my gosh, these textures. You may be wondering, oh, it's kind of stormy. Gates aren't open. I sense that something... I sense a bit of deja vu happening. I can see the cube of the skybox right there. Anyway, let's not ruin the moment. Because this is when the game suddenly goes, by the way, this is serious. Pathetic fallacy right there. Ah. Zelda, where are you going? Go Go long! You got it wet. Ah! I'm sorry, your horse's armor. Very startling.
Ah, I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid.
Oh, it's serious now.
Hey. 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 You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude.
I like how he speaks in center line. Ah! He's using the force! Ah!
Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world.
Huh. He seems like a lovely man. Okay. Well, maybe that didn't go very well. Dun dun dun! It's just like I dreamed. So anyway, that is the turning point of this game. It's suddenly like, oh gosh, this is kind of serious now. So anyway, Zelda kind of runs away, but if you were paying attention, because unfortunately she did this at the very beginning of the cutscene, you'll notice she threw something into the water. Pick it up. It's the Ocarina of Time! It's the royal family's hidden treasure, which Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. And suddenly you are transported to Thoughtland. Happy Thoughtland. As I can hear, or I technically read you. When you hold this ocarina in your hand, you are suddenly reminded. Huh. That's a very efficient way of giving notes. You give musical instruments that tells people. And this melody. This is the 5th melody of the game, or if you're going on the required path, then it's the 3rd melody, because 2 of them just were optional. This song opens the door of time. Also, it's the first melody that we've got that actually uses the A key. Yeah, watch me play it really badly. Oh my gosh. It's glowing! You've learned the Song of Time. Congratulations. Now, the Song of Time suddenly starts to replace Zelda's Lullaby. A lot of the time you would see Zelda's Lullaby thingos, and you'd have to play Zelda's Lullaby a lot. For some odd reason, from now on, you'll see a lot of Song of Times and not many Zelda's Lullabies. It's really odd. So anyway, huh. So anyway, right now, you can head over to the Temple of Time, open the Door of Time, and do so. By the way, this replaces the Fairy Ocarina, the Ocarina of Time. Which, by the way, the Ocarina of Time is in Majora's Mask. So now we know why it's called Ocarina of Time, because it's about the Ocarina of Time. Despite the fact that Majora's Mask also had the Ocarina of Time, but that's not called Ocarina of Time, it's called Majora's Mask, even though you never pick up the Majora's Mask. Majora's, you pick up like 36 masks in that game, and none of them are the Majora's Mask. Yeah. So anyway, let's over to the Lon Lon Ranch. Now, we're gonna need to make it night, aren't we? By the way, this Ocarina acts exactly the same. Don't worry about, oh my gosh, it's gonna be different. It's pretty much exactly the same. We've got quite a few Skulltulas to get. The first one is, well, we've got two of them just kind of sitting here in Lon Lon Ranch. I believe the first one is... oh crap, that's a wall. That is a wall. I can identify. I believe it's all the way... where is it? Oh, it's up there. Yeah, there we go. It's on the window. I'll get it someday. There you go, got it. Oh, really? There you go. Got it. That's big 32. There you go. 32 is a nice number. Now, I believe we've got to go all the way over there. Because the last Skulltula, and by the way, this is probably the last time we'll ever need to go over to Lon Lon Ranch, at least right now. Which, by the way, what we're doing right now is we're basically clearing all of these areas, mostly. For what we can do right now, we're clearing them off, pretty much. Huh. I thought, oh, there it is. Ah, bird! Yeah. Alright, let's get this dude. There you go. So anyway, we got the gold Skulltula now. Let's play a song. So that now we're out, pretty much at the entrance. Okay, so now we're at the entrance pretty much. So let's head right back outside, because that's how time works. So anyway, now we're gonna go to Kakariko Village. There's a Skulltula that we can get before. So anyway, I believe if you go over here, and then right about here, if you put a bomb down, that hole opens. Maybe wondering, how do you figure that out? I'm gonna say Shard of Agony, which is gonna be pretty awkward when you try doing it here. There should be a big Skulltula right here. There you go. Open your back. Ah! Got him. And if you get out your boomerang, you should be able to get the Skulltula. You should be able to miss the Skulltula. You should be able to miss the Skulltula. It's a bit of an awkward angle in trying to hit him, to be honest. Yeah. There you got it. And that's the big 34. Let's stand on the thingo and let's go back out to Kakariko Village. Now, I remember when I was doing the oh gosh, this is gonna be painful. When I was doing the previous, the original recordings of these parts, the guide recommended I did the grave digging game right away. Oh boy, the grave digging game. Okay, so now we've got to do something kind of awkward. We gotta wait until it's nighttime, but we don't want it to be exactly nighttime because unfortunately the sun song drops you off at 12 o'clock, either day or night. Even though it plays the howling and the crow, it doesn't exactly drop you off at precisely midnight, and it's kind of annoying. Oh, it doesn't drop you off at the time we need. What we want to be is between 6 o'clock PM and 9 o'clock PM. If you wait until it's nighttime, just the regular way, it should be 6 PM. If you use the sun song, it's going to be midnight, so you don't want it to be that. So basically, as soon as you hear that, then you want to head back to Kakariko Village. I recommend heading up there, because that's a good place. Kakariko Village! And then this guy's all like, oh, blah blah. Blah blah blah. So that's okay. Anyway, I think we've gotten all the I think we got. I think we got all the Skulltulas that we can get here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do that grave digging game, aren't I? Oh my gosh. Now the problem with the grave digging game is that I may as well talk about right now. Is that it's completely based on luck. There is no pattern to any of it. Also, oh, I thought that was gonna be money. I'm actually gonna. No, I'll just leave it here. Actually, no, I'll do it. No, I'll leave it here. Oh, there it is. Alright. May as well use this right now. Because I remember this is the place where you get the bugs. You pick up this rock and then suddenly, oh, that's not a rock, that's a bush. Hey, got bugs. Quick! Skip! Skip, 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 skip! Where'd it go? There you go, got it. Sorry, those bugs, just like, you need them in order to get, like, half the Skulltulas. And by half, I mean not half, like 7. Still! Have I put the... I haven't put the bean in the soil. Okay, so... I don't know if I've done this before, but we'll see. We'll try it out. If it spits out Skulltula, then that's good. Dang it! Okay, so no Skulltula. But if we put the bean there, because we're gonna need to put a bean here. And it makes a little thing. Which is good. So anyway, now we put the bean in. Now, I believe if we get out the boomerang, because there's a Skulltula all the way over there. So if we get this Skulltula, aim very close. There you go, got him. You got Skulltula. Now the problem is, what are we gonna do for money? There is a kind of okay way, and that is by killing the Poes, because whenever a Poe appears, their grave will have 5 rupees under it. Always. But you have to make sure you kill the Poe, otherwise then they won't spawn, because only 2 of them spawn at a time. So you gotta make sure you don't target them. Which is kind of annoying, because now you can't use the camera. There you go. So I guess I could grind these guys, but nah. Oh, I caught one, okay. So anyway, yeah, so if we've gotten it at the right time, we can talk to this guy, which by the way, he's right on top of soil, so that's good. You gotta wait until he's on top of soil, and he'll tell you, do you want me to dig here for 10 rupees for 1 hole? He'll dig, and then hopefully you'll get a reward. If not, then you lose. You gotta wait for him to trot over to the next bit of soil. The soil is basically these bits here. Now, there are 4 rewards you can get from here. You can either get a green rupee, blue rupee, a red rupee, or the piece of heart, which we're after. It's a piece of heart. It's required. Well, it's not required. It's required for 100%, and it's the most annoying game ever. Especially because it doesn't even work half the time. And there's no luck to it. No, sorry, there is luck to it, but there's no skill to it. Get back here! Oh my gosh. I want to kill you, then I want to eat you for breakfast. So I guess you can do that for money, but it's still a rather tedious game, you know? Like, why do they even make you do this? Oh, he's get on top of the soil. There you go. You want me to dig here? Yeah, sure. Green rupee! Yeah! I am the winner! I win at this game. I am the victor. Other than that, you can even try the same spot like over and over again. There is no strategy to it. It took me an hour the first time. The first take. It took me a whole hour to do this entire thing. Hopefully, it'll be quicker. Because I was also trying to work out how does it even work. Like, what activates it, what doesn't, what even happens. That power will go away at some time. I may as well kill this one as well. So yeah, so pretty much just jump gun until I win. Oh my gosh, and he's very slow as well. That's the best part about it. Finally! Oh my gosh. Actually, to be honest, that didn't take as long. It didn't take an hour. It only took about 25 minutes. Which still, that is pretty ridiculous. I don't think it's good to have your minigame based on completely luck and take that long. I'll be alright if it takes a lot of money, but it shouldn't take that long. Then again, that also did take money. If I had the money available for it, it would have probably only taken me about 10 minutes, based on the number of attempts I did. But still, like, that 10 minutes just doing random stuff. I would prefer if it took about, like, 5 minutes, maybe after, like, 10 goes. Or more specifically, something that involves skill and not luck, you know? So anyway, so I'm gonna head up here, and I'm gonna end the part just as soon as I do this one thing. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we buy a lot of magic beans. In fact, I might even just grind some money just to get the last 3. Which I'm going to need 180 rupees for the last 3. And I believe that's 280 rupees total to buy all 7 magic beans. Which, to be honest, that's not that much. Also, that piece of heart there. Oh yeah, we get that piece of heart later. No, never mind. I have a Poe. I don't know how, but I picked up a Poe. Pop in the magic bean. The great thing with the magic beans is that even after you put one in, you can still put the bugs in. I actually might just use up my bug. Pick one up. Let the other ones just roam around. And I'm thinking I already got the skeletal ears, so yeah, I think I did actually. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time when we'll have a bit of a montage.